using Windows 2003 server. Reasons beyond my control, whereby server is running on a 32-bit processor, right? And it is more compatible with the laptop which I'm using now, as opposed to the Windows Server which we're supposed to use 2008 that uses a 64-bit. So as you can see, is much higher. Now what we plan to do is have all these programs, these operating systems, actually talk to each other, and we're going to do that by starting off using Windows Server 2003. So we open and let's see. Alright, now we have been to the home screen. So from here we open it, type in our password, and we load the machine. So now we go administrative tools. We look for network connections. Control panel, network connections, local area network, properties. Show the icon, and we choose TCP. Alright, we go again, properties, and now we're going to install, we're going to use our IP address. We're using as the IP address, as the subnet mask, and the default gateway. We'll leave that. We'll go to the DNS and we'll put in now that we have put in this, alright, now we are going to create a domain name of the directory. Alright, we go, we click start, we look for run, we type in DC promo, this is to help with the installation. Continue. Even basically as the default. And now we're giving it a name. And we use the dot, so it's an object. What you're seeing here is the earlier versions of Windows. They'll use this name, trumpet, to access this domain. And we're continuing. So we're going to install, configure server on this computer, and set the computer to use this DNS server as its preferred DNS server. And we're going to keep these permissions. And we're going to put in a password. And confirm. my password. And continuing. Now when all is said and done, we reach the finished part of this. Now we're going to restart the machine. Alright, so we have restarted the machine. Insert, up, password. Now we are looking to confirm that the domain name server. So the system was created. So we go administrative tools, go to DNS. Alright, so we're going to expand the server's name. Look up forward, look up zones, and we're going to expand the domain. And we are watching that these sites are confirmed: MSDCS, sites, TCP, and UDP. And now that we have confirmed that, when we're seeing it, we're going to return. Alright, now we're going to load Windows XP to the domain and see if we can have the two machines to communicate with each other. Talk. Alright, we're pouring on Windows XP. Okay, so we're going to add Windows XP to the domain. Alright, so how we do, we go start my computer, my network places, view network connections. We right click on local area connection, we go to properties, we look to TCP, we have that there, we go to properties. From there we're going to add, we're going to use an IP address, give it an IP address 192.168.0.1. No, we have one already, so it will be 0.2. We go to the subnet, default gateway 192.168.0.1, which is the IP address of the server. The DNS, of course, we're going to the default or the IP address of the server. Alright, from there now from there we go to the devices, we look for network adapters, we realize it's not really enabled. From there we look for host only adapter, and we allow all, we allow the VMs, and we okay there. Now we go to the server 2003, and we go to devices, network adapters, change from NAT to host only adapter, and allow virtual machines, and be okay here. Alright, after you have done this, we're going back to Microsoft XP. From there, start my computer, but we're going to excuse me on that. We're going to do this one more time. My computer. We right click on my computer. Start. Right click on my computer. Properties. And we're going into computer name. We're going to change. So here we have change. We're going to use this as the name, Trumpet XP. We're going to make it a domain, and the domain which we are using is trumpets.server. And be okay, of course. And put in our password. We okay it. Now you see the little pop-up, welcome to the Trumpet server domain, and say thank you, okay. Of course now we have to restart the computer for the changes to take effect. So, restart. So now what we're trying to see is if the computers are actually linked, right? So we go to start my computer, and we go to my network places. From there we look for the entire network. Now you see the entire network, we're using the Microsoft Windows network, right? And we're seeing Trumpets, which is the Trumpet server. We go further, you'll see the Trumpet server is there and the XP. So we realize that these two systems are actually speaking to each other, right? So from now we're going to continue and do the others. Okay, so now we're going to use the Vista now. My Vista is up and running, so we go to start. We're going to put Vista on the domain, so we go to start my computer, and we're looking for now network, right? So let's over. We go done network, and we're looking for the network and sharing center. From there we're going to manage our network connections, local area connection. We right click, properties, continue. Now we're using the TCP IP version 4, and now we're going to put in our IP address. Prior we used 1 already, so you use now 192.168.0.3, and default gateway we'll use 192.168.0.1. so that's the server, and the preferred we'll use the server. Now that we have input our address, we okay. sure. Okay. We go to devices, network adapters. Now we're going to change the adapter from NAT to host only adapter. Change the promiscuous mode to allow the virtual machines. We're going to okay that. From there, we are identifying the connection. Alright, we're going to use home. And we're closing this here. Alright, now we're going to connect Windows Vista to the domain. So we go to My Computer, we right click on the My Computer, we go into Properties. From Properties, we continue, we move along. We need to change the settings. Things are a little different in the Vista as opposed to the XP. We continue. And so we need to change. From there we change, we see, give the computer name, Trumpet Vista, domain, and we're going back to trumpet.server. Okay, we go username, administrator, and of course password. Alright, now you see that we are attached to the server now. And once we start to apply the changes. Alright, so just making a check to see if all the networks. Alright, so you're checking the network and all are being seen. Okay, now we're going to do Windows 7.